Hi, and welcome to day 5 of setting up my classroom. Honestly, I feel like it's passable. If the kids had to come in tomorrow, I'd be like, all right, that's cool. I could get it together. The library is basically put together, you know, at least I don't have the white bare wall there anymore. Now it's just the black bare wall. This area is going to be like word work. Okay, so I put these two tables together. One is like a really long table and one is actually like a double student desk. I had this one over here and I was going to use it like as their math center. But I don't know. I really don't know what to do with this area. Can someone help me, please? Because I figured I would just make this like the center area when we're doing reading. You do reading here. When it's math, you can do math here if they're at that rotation. This is where all the reading things will be stored, and this is where the math things will be stored. I don't know where to put that thing though, honestly, because I don't really have much wall space to put it. I'm sorry for saying, honestly, I just can't get it together. This just kind of looks awkward here, right? Like, it's just like, I don't know. And then this thing, I think I said previously in another video, I use it just to put magnets and store anchor charts and stuff like that. It's kind of like an awkward place though. So I'm struggling with this area right now. Maybe I'll figure it out, probably, hopefully. I said I would clear the desks off yesterday. I didn't really do that. That desk is pretty good. And in the closet, I have a ton of things still. I probably won't ever use this. If you have a good idea for this, please let me know. It's like an easel, but it's mostly just paper. It's like paper, actually, that it's not magnetic, so I don't really know what I want to do with that. Here I have math center things, and underneath I think it's reading things. These are staying in here. This is where I will house supplies. I never let students go in those. I used to have them out by the board last year, but I don't want to do that again. So I'll leave them in there just to keep clutter from being out into the room. I was watching Apples and Tiaras last night, her vlog, which she's one of my favorites, and I really like how she bought really big crates from Walmart and put them above her sink area. Like, that's a mess. I can't believe I've let that go for so long. I need to clean that up. I'm probably going to get rid of most of those because they're not me. All of this stuff here was left by a previous teacher. This is our resources for math. I need to keep this. This is writing stuff. I need to keep that. Probably should keep some of this stuff, but this is just like all workbooks and stuff that you can make copies from. But it's just like so old to me, so I don't know. I really don't even know what I'm doing today. Probably just spend most of the day walking around. Sounds good? I did bring in the most important thing to a teacher today though, and that's instant coffee. Does this look completely ridiculous? This right here, there is enough space to open the door. I don't know, it's kind of like a tight space though. I don't want them to like bump into that and then end up breaking it or something. And then over here I put that desk, and then this thingy, and this space here. I don't know, does that look awkward? Feels awkward. I feel awkward. So I removed most of the bins that were up here. I put them here for now to get rid of, donate, whatever. Down here I have the kids' indoor recess things and the outdoor things. I kind of just leave them under that desk. Don't really like seeing it, but you know, it needs to be accessible. And I also put together a little bit of my desk and my bulletin board, but there's school stuff up there, so I can't show it. There's a couple of things I want to put up on the wall. I think now I'm going to start making some basic labels, perhaps. I want to make labels for this to put in my nonfiction library, but I don't know the size of them, so I'm going to try to find it on Google. When in doubt, go to Google. Google knows all. Google, who this? Google always pulling through. So I am no expert, but I just came to PowerPoint. I put the size of the box that I wanted. It's 3.54, but I actually put 3.45 because I want it to be a little bit smaller. What else am I going to do? I'm going to do this to have a white border. Then I'm just going to copy it and paste it as many times as I can on this page. I'll probably get 6, it looks like. I put a little bit of gaps between each one because I don't want them to be on top of each other. Alright, so I have my squares that are the correct size. Now I'm just going to insert a text box. Where the text box at? From the front to back and oh gosh, I don't even know my what? I don't even know my the names of the why can't I talk? Story of my life. I never realized how bad I talk until I started listening to myself talk. I don't even know the names of my categories. I know one of them is dinosaurs, so we're gonna do that. How do you spell that? There we go. Dinosaurs. I'm gonna make it bigger. No, I'm not. Just kidding. It's like, nah. Make this bigger. Go home. I'm sure you can find like things that are much better. I'm sure you can find videos that actually like show you a lot nicer. But this is just, I'm just keeping it real with y'all. I feel like I'm a regular teacher. I think I'm going to leave it up top and then I'll put like a little clip art. So I'll put black and white dinosaur PNG so that there's no background. I'll go to images. I like this one. Press open image in new tab. Copy. Go back here and paste that. It's like, nah. Oh! And then paste the picture. That's cute. Let's see what other ones I gotta do. Let me save it real quick. I'm like one of those people who just save because I'm so paranoid of losing it. And I will name it something really strange. Let's see. Book bin labels for non-fiction book bin, cause I ain't have any labels for that. That'll make it easy for me to find. So I haven't gotten pictures for all of them yet, but I just named them. They're probably strange names, but it's just what's gonna work for now. I am adding something to insects. So I have insects up there. I'll have a picture and then underneath it says, and things Miss I is afraid of. So I printed my little labels just on regular paper because I don't know if I'm going to stay with them. So I have dinosaurs, ocean, insects, and things Miss I is afraid of, social studies, science, sports, and health, nature, mammals, and things Miss I thinks are cute. I have 2 bins for that, and just little small tiny readers. They're usually little science books, so these are just little tiny books that say science. So now I'm going to cut them out and put them in here. Remember, they are a little bit smaller because I don't like struggling to get it in. Boom! If you're left-handed, do you ever find it hard to find scissors that are comfortable for you? Because I do. No teacher should have to go through that. I often think of humans as ants. I think we're just like them. Like we're just roaming the earth in colonies, working. Life changing. The only thing is the books on the inside, they don't have, you know, that label. But, you know, we'll work on it. That's a like lifelong project. So this is my fiction bookshelf, and you can see the letters are written. That wasn't me, that was the previous teacher. So I'm actually just printing some plain white ones on cardstock. I just made them really quick on PowerPoint, and by really quick I meant really long because I couldn't get the size right. But I think these should work. I will show you when it's complete. So I was talking to another teacher, tuber, and it was something that was like really weighing heavy on me yesterday. And I feel like it's something that has to be said. So this is a serious talk right now. So if you're here to laugh, I mean, you'll probably laugh later, so don't leave. But this is just something I want to say. I feel like as a teacher, you know, the profession doesn't seem to really be respected as other professions. But we, as teachers, are expected to be held to such a high standard. Like, we have to act like, maybe I'm wrong, and I hate putting negative energy out there, and I'm not trying to be negative. This is just, I feel like I just have to say this. I feel like as teachers we're held to such high standards, and we're expected to be, you know, perfect. I can't show my mistakes or my flaws or whatever. Like, we're held to such high standards. Posting videos on YouTube, I question, is this okay? Am I being too mature for a teacher? Am I saying anything that's kind of inappropriate? Am I saying anything that might be questioned or questionable? You know, I joke a lot. Sometimes I don't even know if I'm joking or being serious. But I don't know, it's just like, it's a lot of pressure to be perfect and be professional. Like, why can't I just be professional here? Do my job. I think I do my job really well for being new. Do my job and then just go be who I really am in the outside world. I feel like I have to censor who I am to be taken as like a serious teacher and to be taken as a good teacher. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. If you happen to make YouTube videos too and you're a teacher, like, do you agree? Do you disagree? I don't know. I don't like it because I mean, I'm not like a terrible person, but, you know, I say bad words here and there. You know, I ain't perfect. I don't know. And then I Googled myself yesterday, and talk about like feeling extremely scared and paranoid. Like, how does the internet know everything about you? Like, everything about you. It's scary, and it makes me just like not want to be on anything. I want to just go live out on a field and live off of the land. Alright, I'm done talking seriously. So, here's what I've got done at the library. Changed those labels. I like them a lot better. It's much more cohesive than before. And I have them over here as well. What have I done? My friend came in, so we were talking for, you know, way too long as always. What have I done? Oh, her family helped put this over here on the fridge. So I might use this for something like word work or just like an early finisher. I might have like sight words that we're currently working on over here. I don't know. I didn't do that last year. I don't know how that would work, but we'll see. What else have I done? Oh, I started putting some of the decorative stuff that I'm not going to use, or I just don't really know where to put it yet, back in here, just to put it away, get it out of my face. I put some scissors in there. I don't know. Oh, my friend gave me these alphabet letters, and I think I want to put them on the paper back there for the vocabulary. So say a word starts with H, I would just put it under the H. So if they're ever trying to read or spell that word, they can figure out the first sound and then find it on the vocabulary wall. I just don't know how many vocabulary words there are, so I have to check on that. It's like I got things done today, but it's like the little tedious things, like on the computer and printing labels and things like that. I didn't like do like a whole lot of like moving things. These anchor charts used to be on the wall in my closet, but they fell down. There was one up there and then one down there in that bare space. I have to put those back up. But those are just going to be so time consuming to repunch the holes because the clips that I have now are much larger. So I kind of don't want to do that, but I don't know. Well, we'll see. I have about half an hour left here, so let's see what I can get done. Okay, so it's about time that I leave. Since the last time I updated you, the only thing I got done was putting this string here so that I can hang anchor charts because I don't have all of the wall space that I would like. I really don't like these huge windows. It's like I like having the sunlight, but I don't like the heat they allow to bring in, and I just don't like how it takes away that entire wall. So, anywho, if you're interested on seeing me continue to set up my room, make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!